guys this offense. What was that like on Sunday where so many big pieces of your offense just went down with injury?
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. Prayers up to those guys. Praying that they get speedy and healthy recoveries. But whenever it's other players' times, we just got to be ready when our number's called.
Tyler, we've seen it with cornerbacks that have had to jump into a bigger role with injuries in the middle of the game. How much does it help you this week to have all week, knowing who you might be without or knowing what kind of role you might have on Sunday?
Oh yeah, it's very great. I would say that it helps with our timing. Our communication is top notch, and we're excited, very excited.
How many reps were you expecting in the game on Sunday versus the amount you actually got?
I would say that I'm just expected to play whatever the coach needs me to play. I always go in there with that mindset, no matter what. Just because I love the game of football. So like I said, it was unfortunate those guys went down, but I'm excited. Whenever my number's called, just go out there and make plays.
You're one of the guys that can step in a lot, and you have a similar skill set to Chris, who is a guy a lot of people feel like is kind of irreplaceable. Right? He does so many things in this offense. What kind of things were you able, or have you been able to take from watching him up close every day? For the last 2 years.
Just the way Chris comes off the ball, he can create separation and he attacks the ball. Those are the small things of his game that I would say that I pay close attention to. Chris is a great player. I'm praying for him, speedy and healthy recovery.
Tyler, do you have to bring some more of that physicality in the running game too, if you find yourself in that situation?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coming in with a mindset, I got to be way more physical as a player, and I'm definitely gonna do it.
Le'Veon Bell is a huge name in the NFL, and it's crazy to think that he's on this roster along with Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Richard Sherman, Leonard Fournette when he's back and healthy. Just what's it like seeing all these stars that really could have assembled quite the fantasy roster a few years ago? What's it like being surrounded by them, and then it's like one guy goes down, guess what? They bring in another really big name.
Yeah, it's crazy. Growing up, I watched all those guys play, but to be able to be around them, get some knowledge of the game of football, because they've been in it for a long time, is definitely great for not only myself but all the players on the team. So we just soak up as much information as we can around them.
Have you had a chance to interact with Le'Veon at all?
Not too much today. I'm sure that around the time I definitely will though.
Tyler, you stepped up last year, and you've been through a December like this, you've been through a playoff run to a Super Bowl. How much do you lean on that and say, this is something I've done, and been successful at?
I wouldn't say that I think about it too much. I just go into the next game with the mindset of, I just got to be better. And I feel like that's what we all do. We go out there with the mindset, the last one doesn't matter. It's about what the next one is.
It was one play, but it was a really, really important play at New Orleans last year in the division championship. The divisional playoff. What did that moment do for you? The fact that when your number was called, you were able to respond in such a big way.
It just added on more confidence to myself. I was able to just go out there and make a play for my team, have my hand in the pile, and that's pretty much what everybody wants to do. And whenever we get the chance, we want to make that play.
Said that he's comfortable with the receivers that he still has here. What does it mean, the fact that you guys got that vote of confidence, and what do you want people to know about your group that is going to be asked to step up in a much bigger way?
Mike says it all the time. We the best receiver room in the world. So we gotta go out there and step up. A lot of people counting on us, and we just going out there and making plays, doing what we love.
With Chris out, obviously things are going to change around a little bit on the offense. So if you end up playing in the slot more, how comfortable do you feel playing in that role? And how do you like?
I'm very comfortable. I'm very comfortable. No matter where they put me, I just want to go out there and make plays. And that's what I love to do, and that's what I'm willing to do.
How much does Antonio Brown's presence back kind of help your offense to where it maybe isn't as big of a blow as it would have been had he not been here, losing Mike Evans and losing Chris Godwin?
Avery brings a lot of energy just to the entire offense. Just the group. And we're excited to have him back.
Has Tom addressed your group or yourself or anybody in particular with these losses, or these injuries, or just business as usual?
Nah, everybody knows, we're here to win, regardless. And like I said earlier, when somebody goes down, the next man has to step up, and that's what all our mindset is.
Everybody always talks about Tom and the fact that it's like after Thanksgiving, and as the year kind of comes to an end as far as the regular season goes, he just gets better and better and better. What do you notice that maybe is different about him this time of year versus the beginning of the year, or is it more just a collective thing for you guys, just starting to click better?
It's all the same. You know, Tom does a great job of leading us, putting us in the right situations to go out there and be the best us that we could possibly be.
What's it like too, as a younger guy who hasn't been around him a ton, to see him like get so frustrated on the sideline where he's throwing a tablet? I know it's not the first time you've done it. I know he punted a football during training camp over the summer out of frustration. What's it like when you see him have those moments where you can really see his passion coming out?
It's just a lot of passion for the game. You know, he loves the game of football. We all love the game of football. And when things don't go our way, you know, sometimes we just lose control. But you know, we all know that Tom's a great player. We all gonna bounce back, you know, because we love the game of football.
Shows how much he cares too.
Yo,
Thanks a lot.
appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Tom.